Hello, crafty friends. I have some new projects for you, and this is going to be a new digital cutting file. There's actually 3 of them. I did not make the 3rd yet, but as you can guess, it's gumball machines. So the first one is a regular gumball machine, and that one I haven't made yet, but I was so excited. I actually started off by designing the haunted gumball machine first, and then I went through the rest and decided to add on some different ones in case you all were interested. So anyway, if you want to purchase this as a whole kit where you'll get the 3 different gumball machines, that one is $15. PayPal friends and family only at saltybeachscrappers@gmail.com. You can email me and let me know if that's what you want to do, or you can do a invoice. I'll send you an invoice and you will go through PayPal that way, but that is $16. Okay. And also I will allow you to purchase these separately. So again, each one of these would be $5 each. So you could choose just the haunted one, or you could choose just the mouse one, or you could choose the regular gumball machine. Again, that would be PayPal friends and family, $5. And also, if you want an invoice, it would be $6, and I would send you a PayPal invoice. Okay, and again, that is saltybeachscrappers@gmail.com, and I will send these files to you after you make your payment. But anyway, I wanted to share this one with you first because this was what I wanted to create first. So let me put this one to the side real quick. So isn't she cute? Okay, so this little witch, all right, and I'm calling her the haunted gumball machine. I use the Doodlebug Design Halloween Parade. I have quite a bit of these papers. I bought a lot of it, and I really love it because it is so thick and cute, right? Guys, you can't get enough of that. Stripes. Love, love, love. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. And now let's get on to this. So I just want to let you know that this has a few layers, but not as many as some of my other projects, like the Flamingo Floaty. That one has a lot of different layers to cut out. This one is not bad at all. So I will say that you can turn this, and I show you in the tutorial how to do that. All right. And then we kind of have like a little gumball coming out right here. And then of course, this is where you would put your little money in. And of course, in this file, you will also get some printing cuts for the eyeballs, the bones, and the candy. I don't know if you can see that. It's there because I went crazy and put in way too many shakers, but that's okay. I love it. And then of course we have this hat, which I did layer with some foam stickers, and as well as the little eyeball here. And then I did do 8 layers of the actual shaker pieces. That was 80-pound cardstock, okay? But you know, if you have foam paper, if your machine cuts out foam paper, mine actually did, but I want to show you what it did. So yeah, look at all those little jagged edges. I'm not into that, okay? I even tried trimming this, and still I wasn't happy with it. It was just too much work, okay? So then we also have my little mouse gumball machine. Isn't it precious? Oh, I forgot to give you the measurement on this one. This one is 6.5 by 4 1/4, and this will fit in a 5 by 7 envelope, as well as this one. This one is actually a little bit shorter. This one is 5.5, and the width is about 3 3/4. A little smidge, no, exactly 3 3/4. Okay, so isn't it adorable, guys? I just love anything that is, shall we say, Disney related. So I absolutely love this. And again, I made this one a little turn too. Now, I will say there's only one tutorial. I might have said that already, but I did the tutorial on the hat one, and that's because it actually have more pieces. Okay, So, but the steps are pretty much the same. I mean, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer, guys. It's really easy to do, and I'm going to give you the Cricut tutorial next. So go ahead and stay tuned, and then after that is the actual physical tutorial. All right. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start with our Cricut tutorial. This should be the same pretty much for your silhouette as well as your brother scan and cut. So first of all, we're going to bring all our files in as cut files, right? First, except for this one. This is the only one which I call eyeballs because it has the eyeballs and stuff on there like that. This is the only one that has the lollipops, the bone, the candy, and then several little eyeballs. And you'll do print and cut for that, but the rest are just cut files, okay? So first of all, we're going to start out with our base piece. This is going to be the piece that you're going to do with solid colored cardstock. And this is so that you can write your little sentiment or stamp a sentiment on the back of it. Of course, you're going to want to do that before you put this whole thing together, okay? So make sure you stamp whatever you need to, because otherwise it's kind of hard to stamp on, you know, with the acetate and the shaker stuff in there already. Okay, so the measurement for this is 6.364 and the width is 4.221, and pretty much all of these pieces right here are going to be the same. All right, not pretty much, they are going to be the same measurement. Okay, now the one thing I do want to suggest is when I brought all of these in, okay, I basically grouped them all together. So I hit my shift key and then I clicked on each one of these, right? And sorry, let me keep going down, down, down. Oops, why did it do that? Okay. I guess it's going to keep doing that for each one of these. That's weird. Maybe because I don't normally have, I already have my doubles set up, so don't mind my mumbling. Anyway. Okay, so once you group them together, why is it not allowing me to pick group? Maybe because I already did it. But anyway, you would hit group, which is over here, and then you would pick your height. And again, that height is 6.364. I mean, you just want to make sure that it's under 7 inches and under 5 inches wide if you want to put it in a 5x7 envelope, okay? But that's just a suggestion, and it's up to you. So you're going to cut this out twice. One with your you're going to cut this out 2 times. One with your solid colored cardstock and one with your pattern cardstock. Now, if you're not planning on writing on the back of this, then you only need to do it this one time with the pattern paper, okay? Because this is what you're going to see through the window of your shaker, okay? Just like I showed you on mine. Then you're going to need one piece in the acetate, and I always set this little gray color up for my acetate so that I know personally that that's the color I use for acetate, okay? Then you're going to come back in here with your next piece. This is your C piece, right? The other one was your K piece, which is your base piece, right? Your C piece, you're going to need 8 of these, right? But since I was using 8.5 by 11 paper, I could only fit 2 of these on there, okay, at a time. So that's why I have it set up to cut 2 at a time, right? It's just up to you how you want to do it. But anyway, so basically you're going to need 8 of these, and this is so that you have a pretty thick shaker depth. Now, if you're not making a shaker, you will not need this piece, okay? Well, actually, you'll need one, but it will be your shadow color for this piece. So I'm going to show you in just a second what I mean by that, right? So this, when you're layering these 2 together for your card, okay, or your shaker, you need to have a shadow piece, okay? So you definitely want to cut out another solid color for that one, all right? That one is a little bit different than this one, okay? Because this is actually going to go on top, on the top of the layers, all right? Okay, I don't know why I am having so many problems stuttering today, but I am. Then we have our hat. This is just another layering piece to go on top of this one, right? So that one should be approximately 2.992 by 4.204, right? And I see this because when you bring it in and you set it to that measurement that I picked for the height, everything should pretty much all come in, or all be appropriately, set to work together, right? So that you don't have to keep on choosing all the measurements, but always check first, right? I'm going to ignore this piece. This is actually for down here, but I did not use it, okay? So I'm just going to ignore that. The next thing is our bat. So the bat, you're going to need to make that smaller. I did 1.496 width by 0.831 in height, okay? And that's so that it can fit over that little piece right there, okay? Then the next thing we have, all right, and I duplicated this so that I could have one color for this one and a different color for this one. You want to make them the same color? That's okay. Then you only need to do one cut of this, okay? So as you can see, I did it twice, and this is going to actually be for the top of your witch's hat, right? So let me go ahead and turn that off. Get that out of the way. So the next piece that you're going to need to set the measurement for is this one. This is going to be where our little money piece, right? So I set that to 0.488, and then I allowed it to choose the width, which is 1.068, okay? And then last but not least, you're going to have to size this one down as well. And I did the height at 2.064, and then I allowed it to choose the width. And again, that is for my print and cut. And guys, that's easy peasy. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I will do my best to explain everything that I can, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you. So stay tuned for the actual physical tutorial, which is next. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial of putting together our haunted gumball machine. So what you're going to need is 3 pieces of your K piece, okay? And the reason why I'm starting off with a weird alphabetical letter is because there are lots of different pieces and there are 2 different gumball machines. So in this same cutting file, you will get a regular gumball machine as well as the haunted gumball machine, okay? So this is the K piece, right? So if you're going to make this a tag and you want to write on the back of it, or you want to make it a little bit heavier duty for the back piece, I would probably do that. This is your plain cardstock, so you'd be able to write on the back of this, right? So you're going to need one of those. You're going to need one in your pattern paper, and this is if you're making the shaker, okay, or it doesn't even matter. Even if you're not making the shaker, you're still going to see this through the window, okay, of your gumball machine, okay? So whatever pattern paper you pick, that's what's going to be seen. Then you also have your acetate piece if you are going to make it a shaker, right? Then we have some fun little embellishment pieces. We have some eyeballs, some candies, and some bones, okay? I didn't make too many. If these are print and cut, so if you want to duplicate that, you'll have plenty more to go in your gumball machine. But remember, these are a little bit less than ½ an inch, and so you probably won't be able to put that many in there. I just wanted to be able to do a couple and have some left over for other projects, okay? So then our next piece is going to be our shaker layering piece and also our shadow piece, which I'm going to explain that in just a second. Let me move the acetate out of the way. So for the shaker, you're going to use whatever color cardstock you want. I'm just using white, or you can use 2 pieces of foam if your Cricut machine or cutting machine cuts out foam, okay? I know the maker, the Cricut 3, supposedly does it. I haven't done that yet. I need to order some. So I will let you know if I think it's any good, okay? But anyway, so this is going to be your shaker layering piece. So this is how it's going to start being assembled together, right? Then you're going to also need, that's 8 of those, okay? Then you're also going to need 1 more of your C piece, and this one is for your shadow, and I'm about to show you why you're going to need that. This is going to be your eye piece, right? And so as you can see, I am using a little bit of a purple in here, right? So we have two different color purples in the stripes. And I went ahead and chose the darker purple. Okay, this is just to add depth and to, you know, not make it look so flat, right? So we're trying to make it look kind of like 3D. So then your acetate would go, I'm actually going to do the acetate underneath these two, right? I want to have it pretty strong. And I don't want it to be flimsy when I'm putting my acetate on, right? So it's going to go something like this. And let's just say I put in my little candy pieces. I'm probably going to glue these down because they're not going to shake that much anyway because they're paper, right? But we could do something like this. And then I can add in my other shaker pieces, right? Maybe I should probably do another eyeball just to make it look ultra crazy. And then it will go ahead and be layered like this. Then we have our witch's hat. This is the D piece, right? That's going to go right on top of here. And I know, I mean, it's going to look better, but I'm just doing this just to show you. Then you're going to have your E piece, which is going to have the witch's hat piece like this, as well as, and for some odd reason, I can't see it. Let me, oh, it's just, oops, no. I apologize. This is, wow, I don't know why I'm having trouble finding it. But anyway, I do know, oh, I'm sorry. It is the L piece, okay? So this is the L piece that you would set up right here, and this would go on top of your hat, as well as your little piece that you would put right here to, you know, supposedly that would be like your money piece, right? And then you're also going to have your H piece, which is going to be this. So I'm going to make him like a little spinner, my little bat, you know, kind of like you were turning the candy machine. I guess that would be the best way to describe that, you know, to turn the little balls to get the little candy out. So anyway, let's go ahead and start putting this together. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to glue are my two base pieces. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter interrupted me. So I am gluing these two together. And I'm just going to burnish it in real quick just to get any excess glue that's going to come out. Then I want to go ahead and add on my shaker piece. And this, you're going to want to make sure that you have plenty of glue around the edges. And I don't mean like too much, but you do want to make sure that it is on there. Okay, otherwise your shaker pieces will fall straight out of it. Okay. Sometimes it's good to use both tape and glue. Okay. Alrighty, he's looking cute so far. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside really quick. If any glue seeps out, definitely want to check that. I'm going to burnish it in really well around this little edge. Just want to make sure that it is glued down completely. I'm going to put that to the side, and then I'm going to start working on my top piece, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add my glue on this piece. And then attach these together. Oops, I should have paid attention. Yikes. Guys, just make sure you do the glue on the back of this piece, right? My bad. Okay. All right. And then what I want to do is create a hole in my center here because I'm going to try to make this a spinner. Nope, it will not. So my bad. I'll just have to do it by hand. Where's my little pokey tool? So I'm just going to guesstimate the center there. And push that through. Okay. And then let me grab a little brad. Hold on. Okay, so what I did was I grabbed a little brad. I also grabbed one of these, I think they called Habanichi beads. That's what I think they are. They come on a string like this. I got these on Amazon, so they're easy to find. Okay, and I went ahead and just kind of enclosed it in the back. Let's just make sure it can spin, and yes, it can. So I want to go ahead and glue this down. I'm probably making a mistake. I probably should have doubled up on this, but I'm going to go ahead and use regular glue. I don't think that's going to work. I probably need real glue, but I'm just going to try this and then let it set. I'm going to let it set up. And you want to make sure that this is really flat, okay? And the reason why you do is because you're going to glue it down on your acetate. So in the meantime, let's go ahead, while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and start well, actually, I need one more piece here. My bad. My little money slot. You'll have two little pieces, one that you can do the shadow, as well as for your little money. Okay, isn't that cute? I'm loving this. All right, so I'm going to let that dry real quick, and I'm going to work on my witch's hat really fast. And I think I'm going to pop that up. So I'm going to grab some foam tape. I know I have regular foam tape. Where are you? First, when I need something, I cannot find it. All right, then. Let me go ahead and trim some then. So we'll just do this. Make it easy. Okay. I just want to make sure that I have it in the right direction. So cute. I just like to layer things up a little bit. You could probably layer this up too. In fact, I might just do that. Make this a little bit thinner. And I'm going to need my glue. You don't have to do the glue part, but you know, like I've said many times, I live in a high humidity area and glue on everything is pretty much a must. Just wiping up some of this excess glue that came out. A little more. There we go. Guys, isn't that cute? I just love adding on the little 3D elements. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but I think it makes a big difference. Then we're going to do this one more time. We're going to pop up the actual hat. I'm going to go ahead and add a little piece here, a piece here, piece there. Then I got to do a super thin one for this little spot right there. Actually, I got a little extra, so I may as well use it. Hold on. Okay, I went ahead and added a little bit of glue on top again. That also allows me to move this around into place so that I make sure I get it right, because honestly, I don't trust my eyeballs. I don't. Sometimes I think I just mess stuff up all the time. Oops, see, I know I messed it up. There we go. Okay. And press it down. Oh my gosh, how cute is this turning out? Okay, so now, let's see, I think I want to put like an eyeball right here on the edge, maybe, you know, like coming out. And I know I said I was going to stick the acetate on the back of this, but I decided I'm just going to put it on the front of this. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's still going to work. I just, now that I have all these little bits on it, it's going to be, it would be hard to pretty much do that. Okay, so now we have our little gumball, or an eyeball, shall I say. And then I can go ahead and glue in, you know, my little bone. My little candy. Just kind of put that one in the corner there. And then we have our eyeball again. Let's put that one there, looking up. This one down here. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe off any glue that may be seeping out because I don't want my shaker bits to get stuck. Go ahead and do this one. Okay, so we have those so far, and now I'm just going to get my little pieces together. I know y'all don't, like, it takes me forever to decide what I'm going to add in here, so I'll be right back. Let me just get my shaker bits. Okay, I went a little crazy. You can't even see the eyeballs in there, but you know what? I try to take some out and still. But anyway, I want to let you know that I did treat the back of this with the Plastic Clean and Shine by Nuvo, and this is for use on autos, boats, motorcycles, planes, plastic surfaces. What is wrong with me today? Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, that'll just tell you how tired I am, guys. No, I haven't been drinking. I don't drink. But anyway, let me go ahead and add my glue here. So right here, I'm not worried about, you know, this part as much, but right when I get in here, I do want to worry about that. And I want to make sure that it gets to the point where it's a little bit tacky. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want the glue to spread like crazy, because it will. In fact, I'm probably going to take my finger around here. Hopefully I won't grab any little bitty things while I'm doing that. Okay. Wipe off my finger. Okay, I want to make sure you do that. And here we go. Just going to try to line it up as best as possible. Looks good so far. And I'm going to slowly burnish it in. And for some odd reason, I don't have my little burnisher. Eeks. Okay. Well, we will use this instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to start here and then push away, right? So the glue is going to start coming out on the sides and not on the inside, right? So I'm going to burnish and push away, burnish, push away, burnish, push away. Oops, and I accidentally pushed that up there. I want to push it back. Okay, and then we can go ahead and press down in this area, right? Okay, guys, do not mess with this. Let it dry. And then we'll come back and put on the top piece. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my dinner, and then I'll be back. That should be plenty of time to allow it to dry before I start moving it and shaking it, because otherwise it will just get stuck in the glue that has, you know, seeped on the inside. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm so happy with how these turned out. I have my little haunted gumball machine as well as my mouse gumball machine. I know I didn't mention that in the tutorial, but of course at the beginning of the video I did. And I forgot to mention the paper collection that I used for this one. This is the amazing Cartabellas Believe in Magic by the fabulous Stephen Duncan. He racked me this, and I absolutely love, love, love it. And guys, we're going to be seeing more projects with this. So hopefully y'all don't get sick of it, because I actually never get sick of, you know, the Disney themes. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that you all get a chance to purchase this. I'd love to see how you all make yours. And what papers you use and everything. I just know they'll be precious. Anyway, guys, again, my email is saltybeachscrappers@gmail.com. And guys, don't forget to visit my Facebook group, Salty Beach Scrappers. And let's see, there's going to be some photos right after this, and I will be seeing you all soon with another project. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. All right, bye guys.